Hello friends, myself Clinton Paul Jacob, counselor in Pune. Today I would like to discuss about a topic, negative impacts of negative thoughts. How can negative thoughts that comes in our life can have a great negative impacts in our further life? Number one, what can this negative thoughts do to us? What can this negative thoughts do to us? These negative thoughts distort us, distract us, and eventually deviate us from our goals, from our target of this life. We all have targets. We all have goals in our life. But when we are succumb to these negative thoughts, we'll be distracted. We cannot focus on our goals and aims of life, and eventually we'll be losers in this life. There are certain dimensions in which we can have these negative thoughts. Negative thoughts about ourselves, negative thoughts about others, negative thoughts about the situation in which we live. When we have these negative thoughts about ourselves, about others, about the situations, we will be having a lot of troubles in our mind, in our psyche, which will lead us to distraction. Secondly, how does these negative thoughts function? We should know the functionality, or how does these negative thoughts really function in our mind. Negative thoughts have connections. Negative thoughts can be connected one after the other and form a big chain of it. When one negative thoughts and then followed by the other, then the next, then the rest. One after the other, it has connections, and it forms into a big chain of negative thoughts. Let me take an example of a student who was studying his BSc degree. One day he was sitting in his library. One of his friends was sitting opposite to him. He passed the smile to his friend, and his friend didn't respond. He waved his hand. He tries to make his attention, but his friend didn't respond. So this student started developing negative thoughts. Initially he thought that, oh, my friend is avoiding me. Then later the studies in which he was focusing on, he couldn't focus because the thought again and again distracted him. He started again thinking that my friend doesn't love me as he was loving in the beginning. Thirdly, he started thinking, no one exactly loves me in this world. No one loves me in this world. Then he couldn't study at all. He couldn't concentrate at all. These thoughts started connecting. And he started thinking that I am worthless. I am useless. Good for nothing. That's why no one loves me. And eventually he had a thought like this, that what is the use of such life? What is the use of proceeding such life? Where does the thought initiated? My friend is avoiding me. Number 2, he doesn't love me. Number 3, no one exactly loves me in this world. Number 4, because I am worthless and I'm good for nothing. And then that thought has developed into such an extreme that he thinks that it's not worth to live in this world. In the evening when he met that same friend, he started complaining to him. See, I was in library sitting with you, and you didn't concentrate on me. I was waving my hand, I was passing the smile. Why didn't you look at me? The response of the friend was, I was totally distracted, my submission was delayed. My biology submission was supposed to be submitted on 3 p.m. but I couldn't submit on the time, so I was totally unaware about the surroundings and I was into it. See what happened and how does he imagine, how does he connected the thought. The real thing was that his friend was into his own thought and he couldn't focus on him. But he defined that situation into different way and then connected the thoughts after thoughts and after thoughts, and it took him to the extreme thinking. See. Thirdly, I want to tell you how to get rid of these negative thoughts. How to get rid of these negative thoughts. We must convert these negative thoughts into positive thoughts. By converting negative thoughts, whatever negative thoughts comes into our mind, we have to convert it into positive thoughts. Let me take an example of my mother. When she was she had developed cancer, ovarian cancer, 4th stage. Doctors was treating her, but her condition was becoming complicated. And the people and everything, the situation, and she herself was into pain, and the situation, everything was negative. But she converted all the negative thoughts, all the negative situations into positive by saying that I will see my son's wedding, I will see my son's children. That was a determination and that was a true positive energy and positive thoughts which she was converting the negative thoughts into. By which, after 2 years passed, now she's no more having the cancer. Now she has seen her son's wedding, she has seen her son's son, and she's taking care of him. What a change, and how she could develop this change, develop this negativity into positivity by having a positive framework, by having a positive frame of mind, by converting the negativity of life into positivity. So today I would like to encourage each one of you to never allow negative thoughts to develop, to connect it into more negative thoughts. Totally stop the negative thoughts, convert the negative thoughts into positive thoughts, and you will have a focused life. You will have a great achievement in your future. You will achieve all those things which you have focused on because you will have the positive thoughts and the negativity will be diminishing in your mind. Thank you.